with another video using the April Scraptastic Worth Wondering kit. Here I am scrapbooking a picture of my daughter. She was done up in makeup and her grandfather had taken a picture of it, of her I should say. This is the heart paper. Teresa Collins, save the date, heart paper. And as well as the October Afternoon Girl Talk Giggle paper. You see me cut out there, and then I'm going to use, it's like a peach colored cardstock, because I think it goes good. She dyes her hair red. She is a natural blonde, but she does not like her hair. And then this is by Crate paper. It's the Style Board Melody paper. And this, I didn't make it even enough, so. And then I just cut a little bit off. And that's what I decide on. I'm just going to mess with the layers a little bit and see where I want everything to fall into place. And I move them around. And then I finally, this is the My Mind's Eye Now and Then Mildred Girls Garden paper. I cut out two of these swirly type flowers to use on the layout. And you just see me just picking some and cutting them out of the paper. Which takes me a minute to do. I thought about using more, and then I thought, no, that'll be enough. And now I'm just going to kind of place those on the mat and start laying down the embellishments I'd like to use. I'm going to use this beautiful U die cut from the kit, and then I'm thinking about using some of the Teresa Collins Daily Stories butterflies. And then whenever I go to glue this back down, I completely forget where I want everything. So I end up doing it backwards from what I wanted to originally do. I just ended up adhering them down the exact opposite of what I had. And there, I commit to having those. And then I forget where I had these. So I just kind of play with them and see. And then I decide underneath the picture itself would be better. And then I have to think about that one because it's the same color as the paper I'm using. I went ahead and stuck the butterfly down. And now I'm going to line it up using the grid on my mat. And I think about using another butterfly. And then I use some of the snap caps from October Afternoon Girl Talk. I just want to place them somewhere to do a little bit of journaling about how she is my beautiful daughter. And then this is also another die cut that I don't end up using because I can't find a placement for it. So I think I'm going to use this arrow. Is it arrow? No, that little flag on the top, and I end up not using it. These are corkboard flowers and banners from the kit. The banners are just not going to fit on it. Excuse me. If you hear snoring, it is my husband right next to me, taking a nap. And then there's a badge. Flare badge that I'm going to use on that butterfly. These are the chipboard speech bubbles that I was thinking about using, but I don't see any that I want to use. And this is a forever flag that I end up not using. That arrow says good times. I put it back, but I end up using it in the end. I put the flag back, and I think this is where I grabbed the arrow. And of course I had to turn the lights on. So here I'm just peeling everything up because I brought out my Neo Color 2s, and I'm going to use some white. I just colored on there, and I have to kind of figure where the layout is going to lay so I can get that white around. And I just color it all in as much as possible. And I think, okay, that's good, but the bottom needed some more. And then I'm just going to spray the layout with some water. And then I'm just going to use my fingers and mix that all around. I do overkill on the water on this, and I'm not meaning to, but I did. It just didn't seem like enough for me. On the video, it actually looks better than what it actually came out. I just think I used a little much water on it. And then I try going back over it and filling in some spaces of where I didn't get white. And then I step away for a minute and I heat gun it to dry it. And I'm gone for a significant long time. Oh, there I am. And then I think that looks really good. So I put everything back, make sure it's stuck on there again. And then I lay my elements back out that I'm going to use on the layout. And then I had to find the flare badge. It had disappeared. And then I thought adding the white background would help the swirly flower stand out better, but it does not. Here I am looking for my homemade mist, paint mist stuff that I use, and it's in white. I just use white paint, rubbing alcohol and water, and mixing it up, and I'm just going to splatter some on, and I ended up getting some on my mat, which I should have used something underneath it, but I didn't. And you just see me wipe it off there. And I'm using the heat gun, and I'm going to dry that. It gives a nice splatter effect. And I've gone for a while again. The story of my life. Geez, I would think it'd be dry by now, but no. Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to add more tape because I have tore this up a couple times. And there it looks good. There was one spot that was not dry all the way, and I ended up smearing it, but it's okay. And then, once again, what am I doing here? I'm getting some double-sided tape to put on the back of that flare badge to adhere it to the butterfly. And then I'm going to... This was my removable adhesive, and it wouldn't stick, so I think I end up moving that or re-adhering it down. And here, I have no clue what I am doing. Ah, there I am. I figure out that it's my regular, it's not regular adhesive. And then I glue this down. And with having those dots there, those splatter marks, it does bring the flower up in real life. Then I'm going to adhere the cork flowers down with some Tombow adhesive. And I just hold those on for a minute to make sure, because I did layer them on top of each other slightly. And doing it that way, it wanted to pop up on one end. And then I'm going to take the glitter marker that we got in the This Life Noted kit, and I am going to outline that arrow that says Good Times. I'm going to put them on some pop-up squares as I layer that over the layout. Then I'm going to outline this little arrow that says Beautiful on it. And I think I popped up that one as well. Yes, I do. And it is very thin, so I have to use a smaller dots, and it's very hard to line them up perfectly to where you don't see them poking out from the edges. And there you go, I just stick that on there. And then I think, well, this one needs to be popped up off the page some because it's blending in too much. And so that's what I do there. And I just kind of go around and I just randomly place some pop dots around the page. And then I'm putting away my supplies, thinking about my title at this point. I go ahead and curl the edges of the paper where I can. And I just leave the one edge where it says Beautiful You, that die cut. I just leave that flat, flush with the paper itself. I'm going to go ahead and do my little bit of journaling that says My Beautiful Daughter, Haley, and the date, and that was earlier this year that this picture was taken. And then the flower came off, so I pushed it down while I'm doing some journaling. And now I'm going to think about my title of what I want this to be. You would think The Beautiful You would be the title, but I wanted something to do with her hair, because this picture is more about her hair than it is about her makeup or her being beautiful or excuse me, anything like that. And so I'm deciding on what the title should be. And I get out the wax paper so that I can start thinking about it and putting the letters down to see if this is going to fit. I think beautiful, but I've got so many, well, not so many, I've got a few layouts already that already say beauty on them, or beautiful for her. So I start out with that, and I work my way from the word beautiful or beauty to redheaded beauty, or redhead beauty. And these are the October Afternoon Daily Flash Alphas in Mason jar. They come with 2 sheets. These are the mini alphas here, and then you get the regular alphas. And of course, nice and silent, and the dog has to bark. She heard the kids in the living room bouncing a ball or something. And so I commit to where I want my title and what I want it to say. I do believe that I end up moving the stickers around quite a bit. And then I realize, nope, I've got to go up. So I have to I move them up onto the picture more itself, so I can fit both red and the words red and head on the picture, or in that area for my title. And I'm just scooting them over. and I believe I mess with them some more, figure it out of where I want the placement of it, and then I think I would be pretty much done with the layout after I figure out. I show you some close-ups of the layout, and then stay tuned for some pictures at the end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.